Hello and welcome to or back to my channel. My name's Gabrielle and I'm a senior in high school, and I have a bunch of stuff that I crocheted this month in January. So I thought I would show you guys everything that I made. Yeah, I love watching these videos, so I'm like, I bet I could inspire some other people, show them what I've been up to, and let me know what you guys think. Especially let me know what your favorite thing that I've made is. It's really hard for me to decide, but I'm definitely saving the best thing I made for last, so make sure you stay for the whole video. Okay, so let's get started. First, I made these really cute hand warmers, and I added these little bow ties, so they're actually really adorable. And then I made matching leg warmers, but they also have bow ties. Isn't that really cute? I think it's cute. And if you guys are interested, I have a tutorial for both of these things on my channel, so you just can go make them yourself if you're interested. And then I also made a matching beanie. These are all using the same color because I got one of those Pound of Love giant balls of yarn from Michaels, and I still have more left. So yeah, moving on to a different color creation, I made this green, forest green beanie. I'm obsessed with this color. Honestly, I don't think I pull off beanies. I think I look like a little boy, but it's okay. Now let's move on to some bucket hats that I made. So most of you know that I have a crochet business, so a lot of the bucket hats that I make are actually for other people. First, we have this adorable bunny bucket hat. I love the ears so much. I'm actually working on a tutorial currently, and by the time this is posted, you should go check if you want to make this. It should be up on my channel soon. I use really soft, fluffy yarn, and it's really comfortable to wear. Moving on to another soft bucket hat. Oh my gosh. I've always wanted to make one of these chunky bucket hats, and this is just such a
beautiful color.
I just did half double crochets the whole time, and it like looks like little twists with this yarn. It's so pretty. Yeah, and this is actually so soft and squishy. Like, I actually love the texture of this. And I also love how I can make bucket hats that are more like winter themed, because I feel like bucket hats started off as more of a like summer spring trend, and they're staying around for winter. So I also made this really soft corset top, but I think I'm gonna end up frogging it in a later video because it kind of slides down, unfortunately. Also, I'm so pale. Next, we have a little giraffe bucket hat. I think this one's actually adorable. This one is an order. This is for my friend, and I hope she loves it. And there's a very similar tutorial, so if you want to make a giraffe hat, it's basically the same as my cow bucket hat tutorial. You should definitely check that out if you haven't yet. You just have to make these on your own. But the ears and the hat part are all part of the tutorial. Okay, so we have another matching set next. We have these hand warmers, which go all the way down my wrist, and a matching bucket hat to go with them. I always wanted to try this like little hairy yarn. Apparently some people at my school are like scared of this hairy yarn. I was confused when they said that. They just like didn't like it. I guess it looks like it would be itchy, but it's really soft actually, and I love it. It adds like texture to my boring outfits and my clothes, so I like finding like funky yarn that I've never used before. Okay, so moving on, I made two different arm warmers. The first one I made was this blue one, and the yarn I used was the brand Impeccable. This is really comfortable. If you are searching for a really comfortable yarn, I recommend the brand Impeccable so much. I'm not sponsored at all. I have like 400 subscribers, so you don't have to worry about that. I genuinely love the brand Impeccable. Yeah, and isn't this color so pretty? I mean, I think it makes my eyes look good. Not sure, but I like it a lot. And then I thought that this was like a little big, so I tried to make a red one, smaller. So yeah, I made this red one, and it's like, I don't know, but I like bright colors, and I think this red really stands out. And I like wearing arm warmers with stuff like tank tops or sleeveless things, so that you can still wear those things in the winter and not be that cold because you've got the arm warmers that are really nice and cozy. And another bucket hat I made is this granny stitch bucket hat. There's a whole backstory for this hat. One of my friends ordered a granny stitch bucket hat from me and I didn't really know how to make it, so I went onto YouTube and I was like, granny stitch bucket hat tutorial, and there were no tutorials available, so I used this winter hat tutorial, so I didn't really know how to make it into a bucket hat, but I figured that out by myself and then I made my own tutorial. So if you're interested in making a granny stitch bucket hat, I do have the tutorial on my channel now. But I think this color combination is so cute and I'm super glad that I figured out how to make this finally. Okay, so I know you guys have all been waiting to know which thing that I made is my favorite. It's this. So I tried to make the Pinterest pants and how this girl made a blanket out of the eyes. You know, I don't know if you've seen that video. And it didn't really work out, so I had to undo the pants and put all the squares into this cardigan. Anyways, it turned out really good. I'm really glad that the pants didn't work out because this is the coolest jacket I own. I have a whole video, hopefully that will be out soon, following the journey of making this. It took me 2 weeks and I was very satisfied when it was over, you could say. There was a lot of weaving and ends, but my favorite thing about it is how colorful it is, and I took the time to make sure that the eye, it was a different color than the background, and that it wasn't around anything else of the same color, and that was so tedious and it took me forever. And then also, I didn't realize that since the sleeves are like facing the other way, I have to put the eyes faced outwards versus on the front they're facing this way. So like you can see on the sleeves they start being horizontal, or they start being vertical for the sleeves and they start being horizontal here. So there's just a lot going on here that a lot of people wouldn't notice at first glance. That took me a lot of thought and effort to put this together. Also, there were multiple times during the process of making this that I was like, oh no, I don't have enough squares, and I would have to make like 10 more squares or 2 more squares over and over, and I was just so done with making this. So now that it's over, I wear it proudly and I wear it all the time because it took me so much work. I'd like have to show it off to the world. Thank you everyone for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it or want to see more of my videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!